this project is for Together Boston. Ariana Paoletti went to the organizers about having fashion sort of infused into the overall festival. So she actually kind of was rooting for the fashion aspect of Boston, which is good because there's a very commercial side to the fashion industry here, and then there's sort of nothing else. So this is sort of like an art fashion thing.
All music, whether it's electronic or not, fashion and music go hand in hand, and electronic music is no exception.
So the music that we chose, it is electronic. It's a little bit more on the dark wave side. It's this band called Download. I've been a big fan of theirs since I was younger, and we had our friend Gabriel Shaw of Minefield edit it down for the performance.
When you go out to a dance night or anything like that, it's like a fashion show. Everyone looks different. They're
there to impress.
Exactly, they're there to impress. It's an extreme fashion experience. So it only made sense to have an infusion of fashion with the festival.
The reason why we've kind of kept it under wraps is because, we are doing a performance piece. You go to be surprised. You go to see this thing, the curtain lift, and this thing unravel, and that's what we wanted for this show. So we've kind of been a little stingy about letting people see what we're doing.
We stuck with like black and white, very monochromatic, and we really just had a blank slate. We said, this is what we want to do. We got reels together, some fabrics, and just kind of started building on our forms, and it just started coming together. We had never worked together, and so this is our first project, and we're quite, we didn't know how we would work together, but it just was perfect.
It came together very organically. Like, we just started, we chose our fabrics, and we didn't really nail down the focus. We just said, let's go with our styles, and without even saying that either. It was like this non-verbal thing. We chose our fabrics, and then I just started tearing mine and piecing them together, and they were raw edged, and I saw Casey start to be twisting and turning fabric, just taking 10 yards of it and not even snipping it, not measuring it, anything, just started pinning. And to see both of our process is interesting because I'm definitely more from a pattern world. I drape, but for me, patterns are a pain in the butt to get out, but once they're done, you can just reproduce. They're basically there to recreate what you've done. Draping is pretty much a one-time deal, so it's hard to make a pattern off that. So, but it was interesting to see our two styles without even talking about it. We just started looking at each other's things at the end of the day, and looking at our looks, and they just seem to make sense together. And yeah, we both work famously together also very quickly. We had our first 5 looks banged out in a week, but they're very they're still unpolished, but the fact that we got 5 out is huge. We are with, not many people can do that, and I think that we just have this non-verbal creative dynamic. As an understanding, it's really strong. So pay for pretty is something that I have just always said, because I used to be super high maintenance. The girl sitting before you now would never know that. But I used to be very, very, very high maintenance, and I would always wear shoes that were never appropriate for any situation. And my joke to my boyfriend at the time and friends around me, I would say, pain for pretty, it's essentially form over function.
You suffer for beauty.
We've been working on this now this is the 3rd week, and aside from me being sick, and it's been a little bit of a struggle for me to even think about selling that thing, I feel like it's been pretty effortless. All the stuff just came together, and it just happened, and I couldn't have asked for a better person to collaborate with. I couldn't have asked for a better partner. Couldn't have asked for just a better result,
It is effortless.
Hi, I'm Jillian Bowling.
I am Casey Hartman.
Together, we are the Void Above.
I'm Coco.
And I'm Ether. That makes us 4 people.